I was an athlete for quite a long time. From being an athlete, I transitioned into coaching. So I was working in full-time salaried coaching roles, which were quite limited, I would say, in kind of the time for money exchange and involved a lot of extra hours. So yeah, I was just looking to move on from that to something I was more in control of.
Calling yourself an athlete is underplaying it a little bit.
Right.
Yeah.
So I sought out help because I knew I wanted to transition to coaching online. I was pretty confident that I had a good product, but I honestly had no idea A, how to set it up, or B, how to reach people. So I kind of went on for a couple of months trying to do it and work it out by myself, but didn't really get anywhere. So working with the FBCC was just like complete game changer. Just it completely revolutionized everything I was doing with my coaching delivery. So just putting the systems in place for A, attracting clients in the first place, managing the clients, kind of running the check-in, helping with branding on socials, marketing, just like every single part of running a business online was the help and the support was there. My experience working with FPCC was fantastic. Like the it gave me everything that I thought I needed, and then plus about 100 things more that I didn't know I needed or that even existed. For me, the best thing was that I could do it in my own time and it was on my own terms. And I really enjoyed the setup of having the course, but then having the support from Dan as well, so that all the information was there to put the systems in place. But then every time I needed that extra input, then the opportunity was there to book a call. And actually, I think for me, one of the things that I've enjoyed the most was just having the group, like being part of that community with all the other coaches that we could share experiences, get advice from other people, help other people that were starting out. And it's almost like amazing how quickly you transition from being the newbie in the group to asking all the questions, like, is only 3 months down the line where you feel like, oh, I'm now the experienced one, but from just
I can
going,
answer the questions.
yeah, exactly, of like having all of that time spent now, like doing it and learning and making the mistakes. Actually, it's like I really value trying to, give that back to other people. And to be honest, it was like the from going from having the initial call of being like, oh, here's the systems you can put in place, you'll have all these clients, you can get to 5K a month in revenue. Like, I wasn't like doubting it, but I was like, oh, that all seems very nice. And then it's only 4 months later where I'm now turning clients away and I'm only, a couple of £100 off getting 5K monthly revenue, which when I started just seemed like a total pipe dream. So to get down, put all that stuff in place and find out that's possible, it was like game changing. And for the investment that I made, it was the best decision I've ever made, because I couldn't have got to where I am now with the business without all of that input and support, which has been absolutely fantastic. I guess like what I'm thinking now is like I just need to keep posting to, I guess, keep people interested, and then if I can take more clients on soon, then I can do it at a higher price. And I guess like the more value I can show myself to be on Instagram, then the more I can charge essentially.
Yeah. Yeah. I was actually going to suggest that, to be honest.
Yeah.
Boosting up by maybe like 50 quid a month.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, definitely.
Probably it seems to be like the next, because obviously you don't want to take on that many more clients, or you get
Mm.
someone in to help you manage the clients. That would be another vibe.
Yeah,
But obviously a little bit more planning and to do with that, because you've got to find someone who's suitable.
yeah.
But yeah. Right, last two questions. What are you looking forward to in the future?
Oh, that's a good one.
Might be a hard one.
In the future, looking forward to, I guess, just continuing doing what I'm doing in terms of having a bit more freedom. Like I think from having been on the course, it's definitely given me more freedom, both financially, but also with my time as well. And I feel like I'm just in a much better position to control everything I'm doing. And it's nice to it's nice to be in a position now where I've got a few holidays booked, I've got a few more trips away, but knowing that even if I do go away, it's not like I have to take a week off from work because I'm now in a position where I can work from anywhere, which is fantastic. I'm also looking forward to just like continuing working with the other coaches in the group and hopefully working with some more clients in the future. But yeah, depends when I've got space to take them on. I would recommend the FPCC to literally anybody. Like I could not recommend it or rate it highly enough. I think anyone who's running a business online, whether it's, coaching directly or kind of selling another product or service, like it for me personally, it couldn't have gone better than it has done. And all of the promises that Dan made in the outset, or the guarantees, and including the money back guarantee or the targets that were going to be hit, like those have all been either met or completely exceeded. So for the investment that you put in at the start, what you get out of it, and not just financially, but also in terms of running a business that's manageable, is like worth it 100 times over. And yeah, however many stars it's possible to give, I would give that many stars.